I've only lived in Rochester for just over a year now. I was in London before that. I was born in London, spent most of my life there. I was at art school at the Central in the 70s. Went on to do various things after that. I worked for Sotheby's the Auctioneers for a few years, photographing paintings. Also worked in Italy quite a lot, restoring wall paintings and frescoes over there. And then moving to Hackney 20 years ago, I started painting that part of London, which I found very exciting. I've done a lot of night scenes of Hackney, which is why when I moved down here I was drawn to painting night scenes of the dockyard. Because I find there's something about Chatham at night that is very reminiscent of Hackney at night. It's a bit grittier and a bit more interesting than Rochester is, perhaps. Even though Rochester is very beautiful, it's not got the edge. So I'm really enjoying being in a totally different environment. I'm certainly enjoying being close to landscape as well, because I've always painted a lot of landscape, as well as painting London. So I'm very excited about being in the middle of it here, in the middle of the Downs. These drawings I did last year, and they are from Bermondsey looking towards Tower Bridge, and it was 40 years from when I first drew that particular spot. I went, when I was at art school, went up to London for the day and drew this particular scene. It didn't have the spire then, of course, that's been recently built. And so I then did from them a couple of small studies, and working up the idea of a big sky, and finding that even though Tower Bridge is dwarfed by the new, I mean there's the spire, this is the building that got into the news a while back because the reflections were being concentrated down to the street and they melted part of a Jaguar, which I thought was very funny. Obviously not for the Jaguar owner, but I was tickled. And then this is the big finished painting, which I'm very pleased with. So this has been painted in a similar technique, which I've started to use again after many years of not doing so. When I start the painting with acrylics, I do a lot of it on the floor, and I throw the paint around, hence the dribbles and the splashes. Well, actually not the dribbles. The dribbles obviously happen when the painting's standing up like this, and that's why I like to put it on the floor, and then I work into that, and remove some of the splashes and control some of the random marks, so that there's a tension between the random and the controlled, and it gives the texture of the painting quite a lot of excitement. Yeah. So I'm just very excited by the fact that I can cycle from here up onto the hill going up to Burham in 5 minutes. I'm up there and I'm looking at this sort of thing, and I like the shapes of the hillsides, this escarpment there on the edge of the downs with the Medway Gap, and this is the same scarp. And these again have been done, I start off in acrylic, and work on the floor quite a lot, throw the paint around, and then sort of tidy it all up when it's up on the easel. So that's how some of these quite interesting marks are happening in here. Rather than working uprightly, I can throw the paint downwards, which is it's a different dynamic really. And this will be the beginnings. This is the beginning of a series of paintings. There'll be plenty more of these as I go up there and explore the different effects of light, different seasons.